Hi there! Welcome back to American Lingo Academy. I'm Luna, and today we're going to learn 10 super useful phrasal verbs that native English speakers use all the time. These are phrases you'll hear in everyday conversations, at work, with friends, and even in movies and TV shows. I'm going to explain each one really clearly, and I'll give you 2 practical examples for each so you can understand exactly how to use them. Are you ready? Let's get started. Number 1, count in. This phrasal verb means to include someone in a plan or activity. When you say count me in, you're telling people that yes, you want to be part of whatever they're doing. It's a really friendly and casual way to say you want to join. For example, imagine your coworkers are planning to order pizza for lunch together, and someone asks if you want to join them. You can say, yes, count me in. I love pizza. This shows you're excited to be included. Here's another one. Let's say your friends are organizing a weekend camping trip. You really love camping, so you tell them, count me in. I wouldn't miss it. This makes it super clear that you want to be part of the group. Number 2, count off. This one means to say numbers in order, usually in a group. It's often used in school, military settings, or team activities when people need to number themselves one by one. Teachers and coaches use this phrase a lot. For example, imagine you're in a gym class and the teacher wants to divide everyone into groups. The teacher might say, okay, everyone, line up and count off by 4s. Then each person says a number in order to get divided into groups. Here's another one. Picture a scout leader working with kids on a camping trip. Before they start hiking, the leader wants to make sure everyone is there, so she says, let's count off to make sure nobody's missing. Each kid calls out their number so the leader knows everyone is present. Number 3, count on. This is a really important phrasal verb. It means to depend on someone or to trust that someone will do something. When you count on someone, you believe they'll be there for you, or they'll keep their promise. It shows trust and reliability. For example, imagine your car breaks down and you need a ride to work tomorrow. You call your best friend and she says, don't worry, you can always count on me. I'll pick you up at 7:30. This means your friend is reliable. Here's another one. Let's say you're working on a big project and feeling stressed about the deadline. Your teammate says, hey, you can count on me to finish my part on time. We'll get this done together. This shows your teammate is dependable. Number 4, count out. This phrasal verb has 2 common meanings. First, it can mean to exclude someone from a plan or activity, which is the opposite of count in. Second, it can mean to count items one by one, usually money or objects. Both meanings are used pretty often. For example, your friends are planning to go to an expensive concert, but you don't have extra money right now. You tell them, sorry guys, count me out this time. I can't afford it. This means you won't be joining them. Here's another one. Imagine you work at a store and you're closing the cash register. You carefully count out all the bills and coins one by one. You count out $200 in 20s, 10s, and 5s. This shows the second meaning. Number 5, count towards. This means that something will be included as part of a total or a requirement. It's often used in school, work, or situations where you're working towards a goal. If something counts towards something else, it helps you reach that goal or complete that requirement. For example, you're taking a college class and you ask your professor if homework is important. She says, yes, all homework counts towards your final grade. It's 20% of your total score. This means the homework affects your final result. Here's another one. Let's say you're working at a company and you want to know about holidays. You ask your manager if company holidays use up your vacation days. Your manager explains, no, company holidays don't count towards your vacation time. Those are separate. This means the holidays don't reduce your vacation allowance. If you're enjoying this lesson and learning something new, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. We upload new videos every single day to help you improve your English and sound more natural when you speak. Your support really means the world to me. Okay, let's continue with 5 more phrasal verbs. Number 6. Count up. This simply means to add numbers together to find a total. It's very straightforward. When you count up something, you're calculating the sum. People use this all the time with money, points, scores, or any situation where you need to add things together. For example, you go grocery shopping and you want to stay within your budget. While you're shopping, you count up the prices in your head. You think, okay, milk is $4, bread is $3, eggs are $5, so that's $12 so far. Here's another one. Imagine you're playing a board game with your family. At the end of the game, everyone needs to see who won. You count up all your points. You say, let me count up my score. I have 30 points total. Then everyone compares scores. Number 7, count upon. This means exactly the same thing as count on. It's just a bit more formal. You can count upon someone when you trust them and depend on them to help you or do something. Native speakers use count on more often in casual conversation, but count upon appears in more formal or written English. For example, you're writing a recommendation letter for a colleague. You want to say something positive about their reliability. You write, Sarah is excellent and you can count upon her to deliver high-quality work. This sounds professional. Here's another one. Let's say you're having a serious conversation with your daughter about trust. You tell her, sweetheart, when you make a commitment, people need to be able to count upon you. That's how you build trust. The slightly formal tone fits this moment. Number 8. Cover for. This means to do someone else's work or job temporarily, usually because they're absent or they need help. It can also mean to protect someone by not telling the truth about what they did, though this second meaning can sometimes involve lying, which isn't always a good thing. For example, your coworker has a doctor's appointment on Tuesday and needs to leave early. You agree and say, sure, I'll cover for you on Tuesday. Just let me know which tasks you need me to handle. This means you'll do her work while she's gone. Here's another one. Imagine your son comes home late past his curfew. Later, your husband asks if you knew about this. If you cover for your son, you might say something that protects him from trouble, but honesty is important in families. Number 9. Cover up. This phrasal verb means to hide something, usually something wrong or embarrassing. When someone covers up something, they're trying to prevent other people from finding out the truth. It often has a negative meaning because it involves hiding mistakes, problems, or bad behavior. For example, imagine a company discovers their product has a safety problem. Instead of telling customers, the managers decide to cover up the issue because they're worried about money. This is wrong because customers have a right to know. Here's another one. Let's say your dog knocked over a plant and dirt spilled on the carpet. You hear your mom coming home, so you quickly try to cover up the mess with a blanket. When your mom walks in, she asks why there's a blanket on the floor. It's better to just tell the truth. Number 10, cozy up. This is a fun phrasal verb that means to try to become friendly with someone, often because you want something from them. It can also literally mean to get comfortable and warm, like snuggling under a blanket. The first meaning is more common in everyday conversation. For example, there's a new manager at your office. You notice that your coworker suddenly starts bringing the manager coffee and complimenting her all the time. Another coworker whispers, "Look at him trying to cozy up to the boss. He really wants that promotion." Here's another one. Imagine it's a cold winter evening and you want to relax. You tell your family, "I'm going to cozy up on the couch with a good book and hot tea." This uses the literal meaning, where you're getting comfortable and warm. And that's it. We've covered all 10 phrasal verbs today. Let me quickly review them for you. Count in means to include someone. Count off means to say numbers in order. Count on means to depend on someone. Count out means to exclude someone or to count items one by one. Count towards means something is included in a total. Count up means to add numbers together. Count upon is the same as count on, just more formal. Cover for means to do someone's job temporarily or protect them. Cover up means to hide something wrong. And cozy up means to become friendly with someone for a reason, or to get comfortable. I hope this lesson helped you understand these phrasal verbs better. Try to use them in your own conversations and you'll sound more natural and fluent. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you tomorrow with another great lesson. Keep practicing and don't give up.